you guys want to know how to make this delicious casserole with potatoes and broccoli, a perfect fall recipe, then you should definitely stay tuned and watch this full video. So here are the ingredients that we need for our delicious fall casserole. So the two main things are the broccoli. I cut this into small bits. This is about 800 grams. And then we need our potatoes. This is about 1 kilo. And you can use 1 onion, 2 onions. I just used half onion because I'm not a big fan of onions, but my husband is, so we gotta compromise. Then you need these cabanossi sausages. This is about 300 grams. You need some shredded cheese. You need some sieved tomatoes, about 800 grams. And then you need some vegetable oil and some seasoning, salt, pepper, and whatever you like. And that's it. It's really, really simple. So the first thing you want to do, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That is super important so that you're not going to stand around and wait for your oven to get warm. Then you're going to take a big pan. You're going to add some of your vegetable oil. And you're going to turn it to hot. And in that time, you can still prepare your stuff, but I like to have most of it prepared before I start. The onions should be cut because the onions go in here now first. So while we're waiting, I'm going to cut the potatoes a little bit. Okay, so this meal is going to take you about 50 minutes, including cooking and preparation time. It needs to be in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. So if you cut your vegetables fast, then it takes you about 50 minutes to get this done. So like I said, while I'm waiting for my sauce to be made, I'm cutting the potatoes and I'm going to cut my sausages. Yeah. Potatoes are cut. My pan is hot. So I'm going to put my onion in there. And you're just going to cook this for like a minute or so. Doesn't have to be long. And then you can add your sieved tomatoes. And you can season this with whatever you like to season it with. The original recipe only says salt and pepper, but I love to season with some additional stuff. Add some German seasonings. This is especially for casserole. So of course you got to turn the heat up a bit. That is going to start boiling. This is some Mediterranean seasoning, so I want it a little bit spicier. And of course, some salt. And you can also add a teaspoon of sugar. That it gives it the special flavor. You're just going to let this simmer for 3 to 4 minutes. In that time, cut something, cut your sausages, or whatever you need to prepare or clean up something in your kitchen. Okay, so now everything's done. I'm going to turn my stove off. You need like a big casserole oven pan, and then you can either mix your vegetables together, the broccoli and the potatoes, or you can just add layers in here, whatever you like. I'm just gonna fill this up and then try to mix it with my hands, and your sausage goes on top. And that's it. This is really, really super easy, and this is gonna fill my whole family up. We are 2 adults, a 13-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and we're definitely gonna have leftovers for our lunch tomorrow. Like I said, I don't need this perfectly mixed together. it's going to mix in our stomachs. So now we're going to take the sauce and put the sauce over. And then we just need the shredded cheese on top. And we're done. A bit, but you can just put the sauce on top. You can mix the vegetables. You can do whatever you want. You can also use different vegetables. You can use cauliflower instead of broccoli, or whatever you, maybe carrots, whatever you prefer. You can use less or more. You can make this vegetarian without the sausage. And this is really so simple, and it is totally budget friendly because you just need a few ingredients. And really not so expensive stuff. Yeah, so now put a lot of cheese on top. Of course, cheese is important. And then you're going to put this in the oven for about 40 minutes. Depends on how crispy you want it. And yeah, see you when the food is done. So here is our delicious fall casserole. And it really smells delicious. It looks delicious. I'm going to take this out and put it on a plate now. It is really so good. I hope that you're going to cook this recipe at home. Hope that you're going to like it. It really tastes delicious. So give us a like and subscribe to our channel.